What is going on, you guys? Boss Tensai here, and welcome to the finale of my WWE 13 Universe Mode. Finally, it's here. Finally, we get to move on to 14. But before we can do so, we do have a very, very awesome card of matches tonight. As you guys can see, it is our Tag Team Championship match between the APA and the returning former Tag Team Champions of Bookdust. These guys have been awesome champions so far, and they are not looking to let it slip here tonight. These guys have a record of 7-2. They've been champions for 55 days now. That's pretty good. Actually, cool history about these teams. The men that they're facing, the men that are returned 2 weeks back at that big battle royal, big tag team gauntlet that they won. They actually have the record for the longest tag team championship reign of all time, SG Gaming League Championship. With 83 days, these guys were champions. They did win the titles last year at Wrestlemania 1, so we're going to see if they can duplicate their Wrestlemania success, or if APA is going to have their numbers. APA, this is their first Wrestlemania. Bookdust, obviously, their second one. And we're going to see if these guys can have a awesome tag team. This is their first actual tag team match since they've been back. They had that gauntlet, but it wasn't really technically a tag team match. And last week we saw Farouk get Goldust's number in a singles match, as well as Bradshaw getting Booker T's number. Well, look at these guys. They are back. This is not their first rodeo. They've been together at WrestleMania as a tag team before. They've wrestled in singles competition. These guys are very seasoned veterans. Their overall record, I'm pretty sure, is 6-2, which is very good. These guys are declared to be one of the greatest tag teams in SG Gaming League history, if not the greatest tag team. We're going to have to see what APA can do here tonight. But as these guys make their way to the ring, we have to try to wonder, could they be rusty from, they haven't competed in tag team action together in a very long time. And this is not a straightforward tag team match. It is a TLC tornado tag match, so there will not be tags in. But regardless, I guess that does make a little bit of a difference, because it's more of like a singles aspect. You are competing as a team, but it doesn't require as much teamwork as maybe a traditional tag team match would. Now, for some of these guys, this is their first time going against each other. Bradshaw, he's never faced Goldust before. Farouk has never faced Booker T before, I don't believe. No, he has not. He has not faced him before. So we are going to see how this match is going to play out, who the final tag team champions of WWE 13 will be. And as we get our match started right here, I can't wait for this. This is the perfect way to kick off the finale, WrestleMania 2. I keep wanting to say, like, whatever. I don't even know what this is in real life, but it's WrestleMania 2 in SG Gaming League. And very, very exciting. Second ever WrestleMania. Last WrestleMania we had some big moments. We had some awesome matches this year. It is only going to get better, I promise you. And we have a bunch of awesome matches on the card for you today. Just to run through the card real quickly. After this, we have Gangrel taking on Kevin Nash in a steel cage for that European Championship. We've got Brodus Clay taking on Jack Swagger in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental Championship. We've got Brock Lesnar taking on Ryback for that SG Gaming League Championship in an Iron Man match. And after that, we've got our Hell in a Cell match, our triple threat, featuring Royal Rumble winner The Big Show, Mr. Money in the Bank Tensai, and our Undisputed Champion Triple H. Now these guys, it's an awesome card. What can I say? It is an awesome, awesome card. I don't believe we have a dark match tonight. I think I skipped it for WrestleMania, because this match, or this show is already, it's our longest show in history at an hour and a half, hour and 21 minutes. So that is something different. That's something we've never seen before. I'm not going to be commentating this whole show in one span of time. I'm going to do the matches, separately. I know I already have uploaded the pre-show, which was Ken Shamrock versus Mike Tyson. We saw the retirement of the television championship after all this time. I can't say that I'm very upset about that. I mean, I did enjoy it. I love the matches. But there comes a time. All good things must come to an end. And the television championship, it just met its time, I guess. And I just didn't want to have it around any longer. But Goldust over there with Bradshaw. I was just saying that they've never faced each other before. And Farouk, looks like both these guys are up on the ladder. This can only be bad, because Farouk's pushing the ladder down. It looks like, what's he going to do to Booker T? And big electric chair drop. Booker had his hands on that title. It must have been great to feel the cool bronze of that title against his palms. or maybe he has gloves on. I think he actually does have gloves on. But regardless, Booker T has not actually felt the title since he held those tag team championship last season. So we are gonna see if he can do it again here or not. I really hope they do. That is my unbiased favorite. You know, it can't be unbiased if it's a favorite, but they are my favorite to win this. I really hope Bookdust can do it. I think they will. Except the APA did beat them in consecutive singles matches. We saw last week on SmackDown. I don't know. I have no idea. I guess it's all up to whatever happens, happens. Looks like Bradshaw's going to get on the ladder. Looks like Goldust just swinging, putting him right down. And looks like, could he knock him off the ladder? He just sort of jumps down, but Goldust definitely played a part in that. And Goldust turn up on the offense, while Farouk and Booker T, I haven't really mentioned them yet. They're going at it in the separate corner of the ring. Goldust steps up the ladder. Booker T and Farouk, I think oh, never mind. I was about to say neither of them have gone for the title yet, but I think both of them actually did. So, yeah, and it looks like these guys are up on the ladder as Bradshaw hits him with the neck breaker. Farouk these guys are just trading blows on the top of that ladder. Farouk slams Booker T's head up against the ladder, and he just throws him right off the top of the ladder. Looks like a little bit of an angle slam right there, maybe an Olympic wrestling slam. And Farouk's got the title. Goldust is a little slow to get it, but it looks like, oh, he tried to get up, but no, Farouk, he is successful in grabbing the title. And yes, the APA, they will retain their titles. Wow, what an awesome, very short but very awesome match. Well, these guys definitely deserved it, and I wish I could have seen that one go on a little bit longer, but the APA, they are our retaining tag team champions, last champions of 2013. Very special moment for both these guys, and very special moment to kick off WrestleMania. We've already got 2 title defenses, counting the pre-show. So are we gonna see a night of title defenses? I kind of hope not, but you know, then again, I don't know. I guess it would be interesting. And it looks like Jack Swagger's former tag team partner, Michael Cole, if you guys remember last season, Swagger and Cole, he's giving him a little bit of pep talk before the biggest match of his career, his first WrestleMania. And what I pretty much got from that is that not only is Michael Cole, it looks like he's still been a close friend to Jack Swagger, and looks like he's been working a little bit behind the scenes, trying to help him get ready. But it looks like he's also been working a little bit with Team Lesnar. Which, you know, it isn't surprising. He's always been an ally of Jack Swagger. They never really formally broke up. They've always just been pretty close friends. But as you guys can see, this match that we have next for you guys is not that Intercontinental Championship match, but instead it is our Steel Cage European title match. And making his way to the ring first, we see making his WrestleMania debut our current European champion, Gangrel. Now, Gangrel, he burst onto the scene early this season, and he's been awesome ever since. His record right now, let me go see it. His record right now is 5-3, which is over 5. Anything that's over 500 is pretty good for WWE 13 standards, you know, Universe Mode standards. And he's been a champion for 29 days so far, which is, you know, it's not great, but you know, he's only had the title. You know, he's only defended it, I think, I don't know if he has defended it yet. Maybe he hasn't. I have no idea. Yeah, no, he has not defended the title yet. He's only had it for a little under a month, and if he can defeat Kevin Nash here tonight, then he'll retire with the championship, because he will not be joining us next season, unfortunately. But Kevin Nash, this man is, he's not looking to play around. He really isn't. Kevin Nash, he is a seasoned veteran of SG Gaming League. His record is 14-10. And he has the third place of all time for most matches with 24, and also the third place most wins with his 14 wins. So this man is and he's a former tag team champion, former world title number one contender. He's very, very qualified to be in this match. It's about time he got himself a singles title. And we're going to see if Kevin Nash can defeat Gangrel here tonight in a cage. Kevin Nash's experience with cages is not very good. The one time he was in a cage for a title, he actually lost it. It was when he lost his tag team championship. But we're going to see if Kevin Nash can get it back. Or not get it back, but get some sort of a title, become a champion once again. He's sick of not being a champion. I interviewed him before. He told me that he can't stand not being a champion. He can't stand walking around or not walking around with some proof that he is great. I mean, we all know that he's a great star, but in this business, it's what have you done for me lately? Kevin Nash has not been a champion since the beginning of the season. It sounds like not a very long time, but for Kevin Nash, it must have felt like light years. It's this when you're a competitor. I wouldn't know anything about this. I'm not personally a competitor, but I can imagine when you're a competitor, you just want to be great all the time. When you lose your title, you want to get it back. That's why Kevin Nash, when he won that Elimination Chamber number one contenders match to get into this, the only thought in his mind was becoming great again. And Gangrel, he's one of the biggest. He is second biggest title on SmackDown. The European Championship is nothing to sneeze at, so to speak. I don't know what else to, for lack of a better word. We've had some big stars be the champion before. Guys like Randy Savage, guys like Shawn Michaels, Rikishi. Actually, Brodus Clay was European champion at the end of the finale. He will be competing later tonight. But Gangrel, and he has joined those names, and Kevin Nash wants to join those names of European champions. And if Kevin Nash does win this title, it will carry into next season because he will be a member of the, we're calling it a SmackDown roster for right now, but it will not be SmackDown. He will be going one more season. I can't wait to see if he's in WWE 2K15. I have to believe they would put him in. He's not really a part of the roster right now, but he did make a return at the Royal Rumble. In the WWE Royal Rumble, so hopefully they'll put him in, and if not, I may have to create him because Kevin Nash, he is a big star, and I would hate to see him go and not be in 2K15. But we have a lot more time. We've got almost a whole year of Kevin Nash in our future. Hopefully he wins the European Championship here tonight, so we can have pretty big future going into next year. And that is we're getting ahead of ourselves. Right now, Gangrel looks like he is on top in this match, and Gangrel sporting, for the first time ever, a new attire in SG Gaming League. He's got a very nice burgundy shirt, maroon, if you want to call it that. I really like it. I like that shirt on him. If I had thought of that like months ago, he would have been wearing that shirt the entire season, but fortunately I did not. It matches the blood that he spits. Nobody in SG Gaming League has ever had like burgundy attires, so it's pretty unique. It's very cool, very modern. But Kevin Nash with a big knee to the forehead of Gangrel. Now he's just pulling on the arm, trying to pull it right out of its socket. Gangrel, he has that Impaler DDT. If he cannot hit it on Kevin Nash, and there's not a big chance he's going to be able to win this, because Kevin Nash, he has a couple finishers of his own that he's used to take out many opponents. 14 to be exact. He has had his hand raised at the end of 14 different matches, and he's looking to make it 15 here tonight. But he's also suffered 10 losses. He knows how it feels to lose as well as how it feels to win, almost completely even. We're gonna see if see if Big Daddy Cool Diesel, if he has it in him. And I don't know, Kevin Nash will be called, like, his name will be Diesel next year. I don't know if I'm going to call him. I mean, there is a Kevin Nash there's a Kevin Nash character in that game, and there's a Diesel. There's like 3 of them, so I have no idea which one I'm gonna choose. I guess we'll have to see next season. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do Diesel to switch things up. But we don't have to worry about that now because Kevin Nash is still just plain old Kevin Nash, and he is in this season of Universe mode. Now, Kevin Nash, I don't know if this is his first WrestleMania. I think it is. Pretty sure it's his first WrestleMania. I don't know if he competed last season. I don't think he did. But, yeah, regardless, he's looking to make a big impact in his very first WrestleMania. Kevin Nash, he is such a big star in SG Gaming League. It is only right that he finally wins a title at WrestleMania. And right now he's got Gangrel on a collar and elbow tie. This has been a pretty good match so far. See if we can get it a little bit better. No, he's just got Gangrel in the corner and big boot just firing right into Gangrel's skull. I don't think he's ever felt anything like that before. Gangrel holds several victories over the former European champ Rikishi. He actually got a big win over Kevin Nash's close friend and former tag team partner Jeff Jarrett last week. So that's all just building momentum into bringing him into this very match. This is what it all has been for this entire season. This is what Gangrel has lived his entire SG Gaming League life for. He is European Championship, and he is looking to retire or leave the company as European Champion. That's very that's a very nice bragging right. Ken Shamrock did it earlier tonight. He will be leaving the company as television champion, being the last television champion. The APA, they are retiring as tag team champions. Of course, we'll have to find new tag team champions next year. But yeah, if Gangrel is able to win tonight, then he will retire as European champion. We're gonna have to find a whole new one next year. If Kevin Nash wins, however, then we have him going into next season as European Championship. And look at the power displayed by Gangrel. Looks like just spitting the blood into the air. We know what he's set up for. Jeff Jarrett felt it last Friday. Looks like Nash is feeling it right now. The Impaler DDT just dropping him right onto his skull. Gangrel's going to try to escape. Let's see if he's going to retire or not retire. I keep saying retire. We don't know if he's going to retire or not, but he's definitely, he could be leaving the company as European Champion. He's had a pretty good career so far. For the short amount of time that he has had a very, very nice career. He has nothing to be ashamed of. Hopefully no regrets. But, you can't live your life with regrets. But it looks like Nash, could Nash win it right here off of, he pulled Gangrel down. Could he have the victory right here? It looks like it's taken him a little while to get up there, but, Gangrel is down. He might have hit his head pretty hard on the ground. He looks pretty unresponsive, but Nash is on the top. Nash is over. Yes, Kevin Nash is our new European champion. Dreams do come true. Kevin Nash holding his very first singles title in SG Gaming League. Wow, so happy for Kevin Nash. He's finally a singles champion. He's spent his entire career as majorly a tag team wrestler, but he finally has that distinction once again. He can say, I am one of the best. He's definitely deserves this. He's been a prominent figure in SG Gaming League since the very start. Third most wins of all time. Third most matches of all time. This guy is more than deserving. And Gangrel, he had an awesome career, but unfortunately this will be the last time we are seeing him, at least for this foreseeable future. Get a good look at him now. And look at Kevin Nash. He's our new European champion. Alright, you guys, it is time for our third match of the evening. It is time for our Intercontinental title match. It is going to be Jack Swagger taking on Brodus Clay. Brodus, he won his way into this match by beating Jack Swagger last Monday night. And he pretty much said, it wasn't last Monday night, it was 2 Monday nights ago. 'Cause last week, Brodus, he teamed up with William Regal to face Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston unsuccessfully, unfortunately. But still, that is not going to stop him from trying to make as big of an impact as possible here tonight. And I keep letting these go on for so long. I don't know why I didn't just cut these out, but, it's not a huge problem. And look at this stage. It's all lit up in Jack Swagger's name. And he's got to feel great. This is his first WrestleMania, and he's walking in as champion. He's looking to walk out as champion. And if he can do that, then he's going far. I already think that he is definitely the future of SG Gaming League. I think that he's going to be a big figure in our company for the foreseeable future, or in the foreseeable future, even in the unforeseeable future. I I don't know what I'm saying. I'm ruining Jack Swagger's intro. We should just enjoy his presence while we can. Jack Swagger, one of the leaders of Team Lesnar with Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston and Antonio Cesaro, and I guess Michael Cole. But yeah, and he's sporting the very nice new attire, white and blue. That's something we haven't seen quite yet. And now it's time for his. Oh, this is gonna be an even better entrance. I feel like Brodus Clay. He always has some of the greatest entrance we've ever seen in SG Gaming League. He's not quite Jack Skellington, but he is very unique entrance. And look at the attire on this guy. I gave these guys all new attires today. Or at least most of them. I tried to give as many as I could new attires. And Brodus Clay, he's fun to play around with. You know, his like attire-wise. If only I could give Cameron and Naomi the Funkadactyl. If only I could give them the same attire as him, that would be kind of cool. I don't think we can do it in 2K14, but hopefully 2K15. I don't know. It's not that important, but it sort of looks a little bit weird when they're not matching. But Brodus, former European champion, he won the title last year at the finale. The finale wasn't actually WrestleMania. This year the finale is WrestleMania. Next year the finale will be WrestleMania. Last year I believe the finale was like Fatal 4-Way. It was like the last Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view we'll ever have. But yeah. Anyways, Brodus Clay, he knows success at these finales. He's always an A-game player. He's sort of you know, I don't want to say slacks off, but he wasn't terrific this entire season. But in that big championship match, he can always come and bring it. And this is a 2 out of 3 falls match. We will see the first man to score 2 pinfalls will be the winner. And I don't know who I got to pick here. I mean, Jack Swagger, I would have normally gone with him, but Brodus Clay, he did defeat Jack Swagger. But he only did it once. He's got to do it twice here tonight. He's got to pin Jack Swagger or make him submit twice. And that is easier said than done, especially for a man like Jack Swagger. He holds a singles victory over John Cena. That is something that not a lot of people can say. Not that John Cena is good in SG Gaming League. He's he's a former SG Gaming League champion, but that was last season. He hasn't done anything since. He's not great in SG Gaming League, but he's great in the game in WWE 13. So, you know, it's a pretty big deal when somebody like Jack Swagger, a rising star, can beat him. And I just did want to mention this because we will be able to do custom overalls next season. I did buy the it's some sort of a feature or something where I can make custom overalls, but I will be making custom overalls, and the guys who were real good in this season, I'll make them, I'll boost their overalls for next season. Like, for example, Tensai, he was so good this season, and so, especially if he wins the championship here tonight, and he's only like an 80-something in you know, the real game. He's only an 80-something in 2K14, so I'm gonna boost his overall just a bit. And I'm excited to see all these guys next year. Both these men will be returning for next season, as will all the rest of the guys competing tonight. Next, after this, I believe we have Brock Lesnar versus Ryback for the SG Gaming League title. That is one of my favorite matches, or I believe it will be. Hopefully it won't disappoint, and that is later tonight, as well as our triple threat Hell in a Cell match. What we have been waiting for roughly 2 weeks now, ever since the Royal Rumble. The Big Show won. He's finally getting his title match. And if Big Show can defeat Triple H and Tensai here tonight, he will be the first Royal Rumble winner to win his world title match. Scott Hall at last WrestleMania, he unsuccessfully challenged CM Punk for the SG Gaming League title. And I say unsuccessfully because he lost it. And, you know, it was a shame because back then there was like 2 months in between the Royal Rumble because we had a full Royal Rumble pay-per-view. There was 2 months in between that. And I think I'm probably going to do a Royal Rumble pay-per-view, like a full one next season. Because, I don't know. I mean, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? But, yeah, we did have the full pay-per-view, and it was the same thing. It was like the Royal Rumble, then Elimination Chamber, then WrestleMania. So he had to wait a couple months. Big Show's only had to wait 2 weeks for his championship match, and he will be getting it here tonight. I kind of hope he can do it because Big Show, he did start from the bottom. He was former television champion, and that's for television championship is like the first tier. It's like the first step, and then you make it to like a minor title in a perfect world, and then you would make it to a world title. Big Show, he sort of coasted his entire career up until the Royal Rumble when he walked in there and won it. That is one of the great things about the Royal Rumble. Very unpredictable. Even though Big Show was the largest man by far in that match, still weren't sure if he was going to win. I mean, Big Show didn't win it last year and he was in the match. Scott Hall, much smaller man, won it. But, yeah, what was I just going to say? Big Show, although he did have a lot of success leading up to the Royal Rumble, he sort of like built his way up into the Royal Rumble. And then he would win it. But, I always say this, I still think it's funny that none of our champions right now have ever been in a Royal Rumble. None of them. Actually, well, that's not true anymore. Because Kevin Nash is now our champion, and he has been in both Royal Rumbles. So, he is the exception to that rule. I guess I can't say that rule anymore. But, so far, neither of these guys have gotten a pinfall quite yet. But I think it's only going to be a matter of time. Looks like Brodus Clay's locking on that camel clutch, channeling his inner Iron Sheik. And unfortunately, it was not successful. Jack Swagger grabs the rope. So far, we've only had one title change, 2 title defenses. We're going to see if Brodus Clay can make it 2 title changes here tonight as he wins in his second finale. Second finale in a row, second finale in history. That would be that would be awesome for Brodus Clay. He would be the only man to win a minor title at both finales. Jack Swagger, on the other hand, he has held that championship for a very long time. Not a very long time, roughly like 50 days, I think. How many did I say? Did I even give their records? No, I don't think I did. Let's give their records, why don't we? Jack Swagger, his record is 10-11, a little bit under 500. He's been a champion for, 51 days, a little over 50 days. And he's actually, I mentioned that Kevin Nash was 3rd in most matches. Jack Swagger is 6th place in most matches all time with 21. And 9th place in most wins of all time with his 10 wins. So that is very awesome for Jack Swagger. He's on both boards. And he's also, he's been champion he's only the 2nd Intercontinental champion in history behind Kane, who held the championship for, every day prior to him. Who else? Brodus, he does have a record of 7-9, former European championship. And unfortunately, he is not on any board, but he's looking to be here tonight. Not that he would if he wanted or anything, but he would be 8-9, which isn't anything. Brodus Clay calls mama because he just threw Jack Swagger right over his head with that big suplex. It looks like he's going to try and pin him right here. If I just watched that correctly, he got gut wrench power bombed a couple seconds ago. So I didn't see if there was a pinfall. I don't think there was. Excuse me, maybe there was. I have no idea. I was looking down at my stat sheet right here. Well, I can't wait for the matches later tonight. I can't wait for them. They're gonna be awesome. I'm just looking down at these stats and looking at the stats of the guys to come, and I can't wait. I can't wait. Jack Swagger pulling back on the arm of Brodus Clay. These two have competed before against each other, and right now they're competing in a match that's been a little under 10 minutes so far, but I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty long night for both these men, and that's only the better. And it looks like, do we have a no disqualification? Oh, well, Jack Swagger, both these men just planning themselves, and Jack Swagger finally that works out. He floored himself, took a header into the ground, and then Brodus Clay did a belly flop onto the ground, and then finally Swagger takes him out at the knees. But yeah, fun fact about Jack Swagger, he was in the very first match in SG Gaming League, very first match of the very first night of the very first show of the very first season. He was in it alongside his close friend Michael Cole and tag team partner, Team Lesnar partner Kofi Kingston. They were actually opponents in that very first match. I know I've mentioned that a few times, but I just think it's kind of cool. Jack Swagger is he's the definition of a veteran. He's been in a lot of matches, and well, he's been in. It doesn't feel like he's been in 21 matches. That seems like a lot of matches. I mean, Brock Lesnar, he's only been in 26 matches. Nash has only been in 3 more matches than Jack Swagger has. Well, actually, Kevin Nash has been in 26 matches. This is, well, yeah. I I thought I was gonna contradict myself, but no. This is Swagger's 22nd match. Kevin Nash has been in 25, so yeah, he's only been in like 3 more matches than him. That's a little weird. But yeah. Regardless of that, we're gonna see if Jack Swagger can further continue his legacy by continuing to hold the Intercontinental title. I think Jack Swagger is perfect for the Intercontinental Championship. I have no doubt that he'll be a world champion, SG Gaming League champion someday. I think that day is going to come sooner than we think. I believe, here's my bet for Jack Swagger. I'm just going to throw it out there in the middle of this match. You heard it right here. I believe that Jack Swagger will be SG Gaming League champion by the end of next season. I truly believe that. I believe without a shadow of a doubt that he'll be champion by next season. And yeah, I'm just looking to see if that's going to happen. Can't wait to see. Jack Swagger just gets knocked out of the ring by Brodus Clay, and now they're fighting on the outside over by that announcer's table. And we haven't seen any announcer's table action quite yet. Let's see if... Oh, right when I say that. Well, Swagger just slams Brodus Clay's skull right into the announcer's table. That custom heading on the announcer's table for WrestleMania 2. I feel like I should be making my own WrestleMania arenas because this is WrestleMania 2 and it's not WrestleMania 28 or whatever that is. Maybe it's going to be a few years before WrestleMania 28. Brodus Clay with that big, looks like it is 1-0. Brodus Clay, he got up 1-0. He's officially winning this match. And with that big cross body, that has been a signature of Brodus's throughout his entire career. And now Jack Swagger, he's feeling the effects. But it is a 2 out of 3 falls match. We're going to see, oh, big ass to the chest. And Brodus just throws Jack Swagger over his head. Is he going to do it right here? Is he going to pin Swagger? 1, 2, oh no, just a kick out at 2, or a kick out at 1 by Jack Swagger, rather. Now Swagger, he's got to get 2 wins now, 2 wins in a row. He can't let Brodus get 1 win. It looks like he is already trying to go for a pinfall right here. Could he get it? 1. No, just a 1 count for Brodus Clay. And now Swagger, he's going to flip Brodus around. Looks like he's just going for the Russian leg sweep on him. And he's going to, what's he going to do right here? Oh, Swagger, he's got that big turnaround, little sit-out suplex, or back suplex, I don't know. And 3, it's 1-1 in the series. He's looking to make one of these men, the next pinfall, wins the match and wins the Intercontinental Championship. Jack Swagger, he's looking to end it very quickly. Yes, he's got that gut wrench powerbomb, just putting Brodus Clay right into the mat. Is he going to do it right here? Who knows? 1, 2, and 3. Jack Swagger wins the match, and he holds on to the the Intercontinental Championship. Wow, it looks like he's going to go a little bit higher than 51 days because he is still Intercontinental Championship. I never doubted him. I didn't think that he would lose this match, and he did not. Now his title defenses, they climbed to 2. He had 2 total title defenses, beating guys like Kane, John Cena, Brodus Clay now, JBL. You can throw him in there because he was in the triple threat match. Jack Swagger finishing off his WWE 13th season with a bang. Alright, you guys, it is time for one of our main events of the evening. As you guys can see, it's going to be Brock Lesnar taking on Ryback for that SG Gaming League title. And it's going to be in an Iron Man match. My favorite type of match. Big things always happen in this match. It's always really, really exciting. And especially with these 2 big guys. Ryback and Brock Lesnar have never squared off before. Actually, this is Brock's first WrestleMania, as well as Ryback's. It feels weird because Brock is always a champion, but he actually didn't compete last year at WrestleMania. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if, but yeah, he did not compete. So you can see I did give Brock Lesnar a little bit of a new attire. He's got that minty green attire. Hopefully that'll give him some sort of a style edge in this match. It definitely is going to give him a style edge because Ryback, as you guys know, in this game you cannot edit his attire for some reason. It's weird. It'll only allow you to edit the slime. So I didn't edit any of it. Just because, you know, whatever. It's not that important. The important thing is their wrestling ability. both these guys have a very, very impressive resume. Brock Lesnar is a former Undisputed champion, and he's been WWE or SG Gaming League champion for 111 days. Now Ryback, let's get into Ryback just because he's here. Ryback is 12-4. He had quite a winning streak going on in WWE 12 and even into this year. And this is his first title match, besides actually television title was his first title match. But yeah, he won his way into this match by winning a fatal 4-way ladder match with Kane, Rey Mysterio, and CM Punk, I believe. I think that's right. Yeah, those are the guys. And yeah, Ryback is the one guy who we have not seen lose to Brock Lesnar yet. So I think his chances are pretty good. He's been on the rise. But Brock, this guy is very, very seasoned veteran. Brock Lesnar actually has his record is 19-7. 19-7 is the most insane record we have. 19 wins. He has first place in SG Gaming League history for the most wins with his 19 wins and the most matches for his 26 wins or his 26 matches. Now that's a lot of time in that ring. Brock knows his way around there. He's gotten a lot more wins and losses, but so is Ryback. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. So far, we see Ryback starting things off. This will be a 20-minute Iron Man match. Should have gotten water for this. I don't know, and I don't know. I think this is gonna be a good match, you guys. Whatever happens, I'm actually kind of hoping. I don't know what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Brock retains, but I also kind of want somebody to beat him, so that whoever wins this will carry it into next season. They will be the debut champion at the top of season 3, aka WWE 2K14. And yeah, I cannot wait. This match, I can't wait for this match, and it's happening. Yeah, it's just so exciting. Brock Lesnar taking Ryback down with that leg sweep, and now he's got him in a headlock. He's gonna throw Ryback into the corner, and he's just gonna chop at him just a little bit, getting him up on the top. We rarely see Brock go to the top rope, but when he does, it's always very, very effective. And what's he gonna do here? It looks like he's just gonna just toss him right off the ropes, right off the turnbuckle. That is a lot of height, a lot of distance just coming down right on his back. And as I did mention, this is Brock's first WrestleMania, but it was not his first finale. Last year, actually, he defended the Undisputed Championship in an Iron Man match. You know, same match as this. He beat Edge, and he had a lot of pins in that match. There were a lot of points. I don't remember the exact number of points because I don't think I ever put that match up on YouTube. That's a shame. I had all these videos on my, like that one. It wasn't the Royal Rumble you know, situation where I lost the footage. Like, I had the footage, and it was just on my computer, and I just didn't want to upload it, so I just didn't. And I wish I had, because those matches were awesome. What is my phone saying? My phone keeps saying that the device does not support it, but all I'm trying to do is charge it by plugging it into the wall. I honestly don't know what the problem is. How is it not supported? What's going on? I have to keep like plugging it and unplugging it. There we go. Let's see if it's not gonna work this time. I'm gonna have to plug it into another wall, and that's gonna be annoying. But yeah, anyways, Brock, he has never lost in a singles match, or at least not in the time I can remember. I don't think he ever has. I mean, his 7 wins were, I know he's gotten a few losses with Team Lesnar. I know he, let me just think of his losses. His title loss that I can think of was in an Elimination Chamber. That was like the one time he ever lost a title. And he didn't get it back until later when he beat Wade Barrett or something. And Ryback is hitting the shell shocked on Brock Lesnar early in the match. Is he going to put him down right here? 2 count. Brock kicks out at 2. I've seen a lot of guys fall that shell shocked, and you know, I am glad that the shell shocked is going to be improved in the next game though. Like no, it doesn't look great in this game. It's pretty much just an angle slam, but he holds him up there for a little bit longer. Stop. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to pull away from the commentary very quickly to plug my phone in somewhere else because it's on like 2% battery. And not that I need it right now, but actually I kind of do need it because I need to look at stats and stuff. Oh well, all right. I'm gonna be gone for a sec. Watch the match. It's awesome.
throws him onto his shoulders. F5 connects, and that has to be it. Here's the pin, title on the line. And he gets the first decision.
Whatever, it keeps saying the device isn't supported, and like I have an iPhone, and I'm using an iPhone charger to charge this, and it's saying the device is not supported. Like it works for a second, then it just stops. Anyways, where are we in the video? Did anybody get points? By the way, I did forget to mention, it is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so on the outside and the inside, anything goes. You can pin him in the back room and the crowd, pin him on the outside of the arena, pin him in a different state. They could pin him in a car, drive into a different state, anywhere there's a ref. It looks like we are 5 minutes into the match already. I just want to see what the points are. Looks like, is Brock already busted open? Somebody's busted open. Yeah, Brock is. Looks like he's gonna hit a massive power bomb. Maybe a couple massive power bombs holding on to him. We've seen this before, and there's a second one, and is it gonna be a third one? Yes, it is. Ryback just feeling the pain off that one. It's a crazy amount of pain. And Ryback now victim of a pinfall, but I guess not. Brock, he's already feeling the effects. We rarely see only 5 minutes in the match, and he's already feeling the effects. By the way, I did turn quick match experience on, so I guess we're gonna see a lot of pins. And does Ryback tap? Yes, he does tap. It's gonna be 2-0 Brock. And Brock, this is the first time we're seeing it. The F5 is busting Ryback clean open. He's gonna try and pin him right here. 3-0 already in the contest. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. 1, 2, and yes, 3-0. Ryback's gonna have to work a little bit harder to get up, and after feeling the F5, after feeling a bunch of moves, it's gonna be very, very hard for him. I imagine that he's already felt an F5 because there was another pin before this that I must have missed while I was attending to my phone business. And it looks like Brock is tossing it overhead. A very, very awesome suplex. Brock, he's feeling the effects too. I mean, Ryback is definitely feeling him. He's just getting dragged around the ring. He's gonna pin him again. 1. Yeah, just a 1 count. Brock is gonna get out of the ring. It looks like. I think all weapons are legal. I'm pretty sure I made this no disqualification if it wasn't already. It's Falls Count Anywhere, and it's an Iron Man match, so I assume that weapons are gonna be legal. And Ryback just tosses Brock in the ring and pounding on his right on the throat, right on the upper chest and throat. More specifically, the collarbone of Brock Lesnar. If you want to get specific, and I guess I do. Brock, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of this. It's only a little over 7 minutes into the match, and Brock is just dominating Ryback right now. Ryback has just not been able to get out of the gate in this one. What's his saying? Hasn't been able to do something in here. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Brock's already up 4-0. That's not good for Ryback. Even though Ryback doesn't. Oh no, not another F5 Ryback. Oh, he can't keep taking these. I'm telling you. Ryback, good strategy sliding out of there. But as I was going to say, he does have certainly a lot of time. We're not even halfway through this match yet. But he can do this to Brock. He can beat Brock. Maybe not after this. I don't know anymore. It's 5-0. I think we're already seeing the match end. If it was only a 10-minute Iron Man match, then Ryback would have something we can talk about. Oh my God! Ryback is spine busting Brock right on top of those steps. Yeah, he's got to pin him after that. 1. Brock kicks out at 1. You're just seeing the intestinal fortitude of Brock Lesnar. And the reason why no one has been able to beat him yet. Many have tried. Kane, Randy Orton, CM Punk. Everybody tries and nobody can do it. It's crazy. Even last year, guys like Edge, guys like Stone Cold Steve Austin, guys like The Undertaker, guys like Wade Barrett. Not that he's any kind of in any of their classes, but no one can beat this guy. Absolutely nobody. Sooner, who's been trying to beat him? William Regal couldn't beat him. He's a former European champion in SGGL. Just a ton of guys. Brock just has their number. I don't know if Brock's faced John Cena yet. Has he faced John Cena? I have no idea. No idea. Brock. Ryback has become all too familiar with these triple power bombs that Brock Lesnar, and this is just a blowout. Let's be honest here. This is not even close. I thought it would be a lot closer than this. I'm actually kind of disappointed in the way it's turning out. I thought Ryback would have a little bit more in him to powering out of these, but it's 6-0, and Ryback, well, he's hitting a shell shock. He's getting up there. And as we reach just about the halfway mark, we got 30 seconds until it's halfway done. And 1, 2, and finally Ryback with a 3 count. He is getting his first point in this contest. Oh my god, he's got another one. Another shell shock 2 in a row. Ryback, if he's going to win it, this is how he's going to do it. Just continuously hitting these shell shocks. And we've seen, oh, what is he doing? Why isn't he pinning it? Well, Ryback, I mean, I guess he knows what he's doing. He's been in about 16 matches here at SG Gaming League. That's enough to gain some experience in the ring, especially in SG Gaming League standards. And that's his second point. You know, I mean, for a typical wrestler, 16, 20 matches, that doesn't sound like a lot. But in this sort of, in SG Gaming League, it actually is a lot because, you know, these guys, there's a lot of guys in this roster, not everybody can wrestle every week. But, you know, for Brock, he's been in 26 matches. He's stepped in the ring 26 times. He's been beat up a bunch of times. And, like, you never really think about that too much. And it's only going to keep increasing the number of matches. And this is his 27th match. And, you know, Ryback, this is his 17th match. Brock has a 10-match experience advantage over him. And, you know, that's enough, I'd say. He's walked down to that ring. He's, you know, been through 10 more matches than Ryback has. I don't know, but right now it looks like it is definitely paying off. But yeah, like I said, both these guys will be competing next season. And yeah, you can expect a lot more matches out of these guys, a lot more experience, a lot more big things are going to happen. I want to see if Brock can withstand the test of time, and you know, maybe even next year. Like, there's going to be a lot more competition next year. We have over 50 guys signed to the Raw roster. That is craziness. And you know, we have the NXTs. I'm going to try and get through 2 or 3 NXT seasons next year, and that's going to be a lot of guys gunning for Brock's title. And you know, I highly doubt he's going to hold it through the season like he did this year. I mean, Brock went wire to wire this year. He won it in the very first episode of Raw in a 6-man battle royal, and you know, he's held it ever since. But you have to ask yourself, if there are more people in these matches, because Brock, it's always been one-on-one matches. If there are more people in these matches, could Brock do it? I mean, that match that he won it on, it did have 6 men in it, but you know, I'm not sure. Looks like Ryback is thinning it a little bit more, 8-4, but Brock just keeps coming back with these random F5s in a row. I guess this is a quick match for you, breaking the 4th wall a little bit here. I guess this is what okay, I guess this is what quick match is. I mean, you know, you just keep getting your finisher for no reason. That makes for a pretty exciting match, you know, when you think about it. You've got a little under halfway. It's 7.5 minutes left, and these guys are just not letting up on each other. This is the most I think either of these guys have ever been beat down in their lives. Brock has been in a couple Iron Man matches, and when you think about it, you know, he's been in 26 matches. 2 of them were 20-minute Iron Man matches. Brock, his total combined time inside that ring must be crazy. Like, he's spent a lot of hours inside that ring. And it's only going to keep increasing. I can't wait to see what Brock can do next year. And probably the year after that, because I guarantee you they'll still put him in the game. And if he's not, then I might have to create him. But I don't know. Maybe I'll have Brock give it a rest if he's not in the next game. Who knows? I think Brock will always be a part of SG Gaming League. Just because right now he's by far the most successful man in the company right now. Look at him, he's just dominating. He's got 10 points. He's in the double digits. Ryback can't get past 5. He's got 4 right now. But yeah, I think as long as Brock is you know, still relevant, I think he's still gonna be a part. That didn't make sense. As long as Brock is still around, I guess. I don't know. As long as this Gaming League is still around, I I have a feeling that Brock will always be a part of it. When you can't have this much success and then just be forgotten like this. Brock is the longest reigning SGGL champion of all time, former Undisputed champion. He's about to win his debut match at Wrestlemania. Brock is, after this match, he'll be undefeated at Wrestlemania. 1-0. It's just like Michael Cole standards. He's undefeated at Wrestlemania. And I'm very surprised Brock wasn't in last year. I think the only guys who have been in both WrestleManias were Booker T and Brodus. And who else? I think that's it. I think they're the only guys who were in both WrestleMania. The finale is different. Brock's in the finale last year. Kevin Nash is in the finale. Booker T and Brodus. A bunch of guys were in the finale last year. Brodus Clay, who we saw just barely lose to Jack Swagger last year, he was in the finale. The finale and WrestleMania, usually they're two different things. Last year they were two different things. Now I'm starting to kind of merge them because I'm trying to leave or end off every year on a WrestleMania day. Did that make sense? Hold on, let me think of another way to say that. You know what I mean. I'm trying to end off every season with WrestleMania, like that being the last episode. Last year I did a little weird. I had all my big pay-per-views first. I had like the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania. Two of those weren't even pay-per-views this year. We didn't even have a Royal Rumble pay-per-view. We just had a match. We didn't even have an Elimination Chamber. Now we're having WrestleMania as Ryback lands right on, sort of on the stairs. At 5, and I'm not even watching the match anymore. It's just too insane. How many points does Brock have? 13 points. He's pinned Ryback 13 times. He's beaten him 13 times in one match. That's got to be just a confidence depleter for Ryback. I mean, this guy is he just can't get off the block. He's gotten 6 pins, but Brock has over half. Like he has over double his pins. It's crazy. Look, he's punching him right in the face. Ryback is completely busted open, but so is Brock. I don't know. And what's Ryback gonna do right here? Those steel steps are dangerously in the way. I want to see what's gonna happen with those. So far, they've been the only weapon that either of these guys have used. I don't know if they're really worried about weapons right now. I think they're just worried about just hitting as many of their finishers as they can. And so far, that's been the strategy. Brock just keeps firing off F5s. I have not kept a formal count of how many F5s have been thrown off in this match, but we do know pins, and we do know points. Brock has 13. I believe 12 of them are pins because he did do the torture rack. And Ryback with that knee hook clothesline for the first time in the match. So he's gonna pin him right here. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, it stuns Brock momentarily enough to get him 7 points. Brock's got those power bombs once again. This match is crazy. It's just insane. I can't even imagine what these superstars' bodies have to be like. Even the winner of the match, he's got a... Oh my god, Ryback. He's got tossed across the ring, just landed on those steps. He better just pin him after that. Ryback has got to be done. I mean, he's just got to be... He has 14 points. That's double Ryback's points. For every one of Ryback's points, Brock has 2. That's a definition of just being one step ahead of your opponent. I mean, he's 7 steps ahead of his opponent, but still we can. He's definitely doing better. And oh no, not another one. Ryback just getting spun out of control with that F5. That's just crazy. Can you even believe the kind of carnage that's going on? 15 points. I think that's a new Iron Man record. I don't think any superstar has ever gotten 15 points. We have to check Rikishi and Mark Henry, but I don't think either of them got 15 points. I mean, this is so one-sided. Like, I thought it would be a little bit more equal, so maybe there'd be less points, or both men would have 15, but I don't know. I mean, this is just such a just dominating. It's just a beatdown. It's a very disappointing beatdown. I thought Ryback would come to play a little bit more. He's just not. He's just falling like every one of the other opponents. Look at that, 16 points. He just keeps going. He won't even stop. And look, once again, just throwing him, just beating the shit out of Ryback. And he's just got to roll out. He's got to run away. He's going to risk like career-threatening damage if he stays in this match. I mean, you know, how much pride do you have to just, like, he just keeps getting laid out and pinned. 17 points. 17 points. He has beaten Ryback 17 times. Ryback, don't even bother. I mean, he's gonna, you know, you'll hurt him a little bit more, but he can't win the match. He's got to narrow the margin just a little bit. 1, 2, and 3. Ryback. He's got 8 points. Goes to Brock 17. Brock just tosses him back into the ring. Just pounding right on his head, just kicking him straight in the skull. The steel steps fly out at Charles Robinson, our referee. After this, keep in mind, you guys, we still have our tremendous main event. It is going to be Triple H taking on Tensai, taking on Big Show for that Undisputed World Championship. That's our main event. That was only the main event because Big Show is a Royal Rumble winner, and you get to headline WrestleMania if you're a Royal Rumble. It's gonna be another one. How many does he have right now? 18. 18. And he's still going. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to just do as much damage as possible. Yeah, this is easily an Iron Man record. This is crazy. Absolute insanity. No one will ever beat this. Ryback kicks out. Can't believe, and just kicking him down. Wow, look at the scores, you guys. That was what we're ending with. Brock Lesnar retains the SG Gaming League Championship to the surprise of no one. And he does it under very brutal circumstances. Ryback just angrily taking out referee Charles Robinson. Wow, yeah, that wasn't even close. Brock Lesnar just bullying Ryback. He just beat the hell out of Ryback, and that was crazy. This is the last time we will see Brock all season, and that's the scene. That's the last scene you'll see at Monday Night Raw. Is Brock standing tall. Wow, I mean, I'm not surprised. Brock is the greatest competitor we have in SG Gaming League right now. He's insane. He's out of control. He'll never be stopped. This is a beatdown. It really was. Alright, you guys, it is time for our second main event of the evening, and also the very last match we will ever see in WWE 13. It's our triple threat Hell in a Cell match for that Undisputed World title. We've got Triple H, the defending champion, taking on Tensai, Mr. Money in the Bank, and the Royal Rumble winner, The Big Show. This match is one that I've been looking forward to for a very long time, and I don't think it's going to disappoint even a little bit. Triple H, this is, I believe, his first WrestleMania. If it was his... Wait, hold on. I don't even know anymore. No, it's not his first WrestleMania. Nope, he was at last year. I remember. He actually won the SG Gaming League title at WrestleMania last year, so he does know a thing or two about WrestleMania, and he's looking at it once again on the grandest stage in the world in the very last match of WWE 13. He will always be remembered as being, if he wins this, then he's the last face we're ever gonna see in WWE 13 is gonna be Triple H's. And that's the same thing for a guy like Tensai, who pretty much started from the bottom, and now he's here, for lack of a better word. And Triple H, I do want to mention something about Triple H. He has a record of 13-8 in SJ Gaming League. That's over 500, very good. He's been champion for, I'm not really sure. I didn't write it down. That was stupid. I should have written it down. And he has been in the 7th most matches in company history with his 21 matches, and the 4th most wins. So this guy, he is on the board, definitely up there on the board. I would believe that Triple H has been champion for, I don't know, maybe like 20-something days, maybe 30. Not really sure. Could not tell you. The Undisputed Championship, it's been held by many, many greats of the business. It's been held by guys like The Undertaker, guys like Brock Lesnar, guys like Edge, Wade Barrett, even though he wasn't really anything. Triple H is the longest reigning champion. I believe his reign, let's go check how long his official reign was. I know he beat the former longest reigning champion, which was Edge. Let's see. Triple H's longest reign was 52 days. And he's been champion this time for, I'm not really sure. He's been champion for something. And here he is with his new modernized entrance, it looks like. It is the Big Show. And the Big Show, he's got some success too. He is 6-6. That's perfectly 500. Nothing to be ashamed of. And he did win the 2013 Royal Rumble this year. He came in the last entrant, just tossed out everybody else in the match, pretty much. And it didn't even seem like a challenge for him. He won that thing. And he did earn his right here. Big Show's a guy that, he did deserve to win the Royal Rumble. He was just building up all of his wins. Up until then, he'd been winning high-profile matches. But we're going to see here tonight if the Big Show can prosper in this match and hold his second title ever. All of these men in the ring have held titles before. Some of them, Triple H, he's held titles other than this before. So everybody has held titles. Big Show, former television champion. Tensai, former longest reigning television champion. Yeah, I think we're seeing Tensai come out right now. Tensai, this is his first Royal Rumble. This was also Big Show's first Royal Rumble. A lot of Royal Rumble. Wrestlemania. Yeah, let's say that. I was just talking about Royal Rumble. This is Tensai's very first WrestleMania, as is Big Show's WrestleMania. We do have a lot of debut WrestleMania matches for you guys tonight, or we have so far. And it is not. I don't think this is Triple H's finale debut either. I think he's been in a finale. I think he's been in WrestleMania. Tensai is a guy. His record is 12-7, which is pretty good. All these guys have pretty good records. All of them are at least 500 or over. No under 500. Tensai has the 10th most matches in company history with 19, and the 7th most wins. So all these guys are pretty much on the board besides the Big Show. But Big Show with a little bit more experience, I think he's going to be able to do it. And he will have that experience next season. These guys are all sticking around for next season at least. And I can't wait to see. What these guys are going to be able to do. And everybody that's been in the last two matches will be sticking around for next season. But oh wait, hold on. All right, I'm getting word right now that Ryback is he's been displaying some unusual symptoms. Maybe a concussion, and he can't move very well. This guy is in pretty critical condition after that match. He's getting looked at by our doctors, our medical staff, and I will have an update for you guys later tonight. I'm gonna try. Depends on how long this match is. If this match is a good, maybe I want to say like 10. If it's at least 10 minutes, hopefully that they'll be able to figure something out and tell us. If not, then I'm gonna have to get back to you guys later. But it looks like it's pretty serious. Ryback, he did suffer a lot of abuse in that last match, and it's definitely taken his toll. He's never felt anything like that before. And we're just going to hope that he's okay. And as we start things off, we just saw Big Show it looks like Big Show and Triple H double team Tensai. And it's like Big Show and Triple H right now are going at it as Tensai looks on. That's the thing that's not great about triple threat matches. There will always be one guy that's just sort of looking on awkwardly. And, whatever. That's the price you pay for triple threat matches. I don't normally do triple threat matches. Like, I hardly ever have them. And so when I do, it's a pretty monumental thing. They've both been at WrestleMania. I remember I had I believe it was a triple threat match. It was Wade Barrett, Stone Cold, and Triple H last year, and Triple H won it off of Wade Barrett. And since then, Wade Barrett has done nothing with his life and career. Hopefully, Wade Barrett's going to be able to do something next season. If he can't do anything next season, then we may be looking at a possible release. But that is too far in the future to think about right now. Because next year, there's going to be over 50 guys. We're going to have to cut corners just a little bit. We don't really have to, but I want to be able to fit all the guys in. And, 50 guys on that roster, at least 50 guys, it's going to be increasing. And even on the SmackDown roster, there's going to be a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys in this game, and we want to fit them all in. And I have created guys. I have a bunch of guys, some guys that are coming back, some guys that are debuting. And I think next year, overall, it's just going to be an awesome season, but we do have to wait. We have to wait until this match is over. Once this match is over, and you give me a couple, maybe like a week or so, I will try to have everything up for you guys. As I'm filming this right now, I haven't uploaded the pre-show yet. But I'm going to try tonight. I'm going to upload the pre-show after I'm done recording this and processing the video. And tomorrow, what's today? Friday? Friday the 8th. I'm recording this right now. And so hopefully by Saturday the 9th, you will be listening to this. Hopefully, we can hope. And our Big Show just spins around, kicks Tensai in the back and the knees. And looks like it's been really split down the middle. Nobody's really working together on another person. And Big Show, look at the flexibility on this guy. Just kicking Tensai, just putting his face right into that turnbuckle. And honestly, if I had to pick a guy to win this, I think I'd have to pick the Big Show. I mean, Triple H, he hardly ever wrestles on SmackDown. And when he does, he's okay, but he's not like, he doesn't come here every day and perform. Tensai and Big Show are, they do come and play every week, at least every week, and they do definitely have. I mean, I guarantee you, Tensai or Triple H or Tensai or Big. Well, let me rephrase that. Let me try and say that another way. I guarantee you, if it keeps going on like this, Tensai will surpass Big Show in experience, edge, amount of matches, but. I don't know. We'll see how next season is. I believe all three of these guys will be competing on one brand like this year, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Raw. Don't want to spoil anything, but I do want to, I guess I will announce that all three of these guys will be competing on the Raw roster. Triple H, this is his first time ever that he will be competing on Raw as part of, our modern era brand as opposed to the Legends brand, which we will have. This year we had Attitude Era. And Attitude Era and Modern. This year next year we will have Legends and Modern. So that is gonna be awesome. And all three of these guys we will be seeing on the Modern brand. They're just gonna be. I mean, when you think about it, just try and think about this. All three of these guys are main eventers on SmackDown. These guys are all gonna be on the same brand as the Raw main eventers. Guys like Brock, guys like Randy Orton, guys like CM Punk. Daniel Bryan. He's still Money in the Bank. He's gonna be holding it. Into next year. We're going to see how that plays out. I can't wait for that. And who else are main eventers? Big guys over there. Kane, Jack Swagger. All these guys just sort of infuse with each other. As, along with a bunch of other guys that we're going to be seeing making their debuts. Like guys like Big E Langston, guys like Fandango, guys like Bray Wyatt, the Wyatt family. Who else? Who else have we got? Well, guys like Batista who are coming back. It's going to be awesome, you guys. This is going to be the greatest season of SG Gaming League we have ever seen next year. I hope people watch. I'm going to highly promote this. All you guys tell your friends to watch SG Gaming League next season because it's going to be awesome. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be the best thing you've ever seen in your life. Just get in your heads right now your favorite memory ever. It could be a day with family, it could be losing your virginity. It could be, just the greatest experience. Meeting your celebrity idol. Discount all of them. Okay, just get rid of all of them, because when you watch the very first episode, you will learn. It will become your favorite thing ever. Mark my words. Next season will surpass all of your greatest memories, even if it was like the birth of your child, your marriage to your wife, even like your first kiss, your first something like that. That's just a good memory in your head. This is gonna be better than all of them. All right, so you're gonna have to watch it. And I will be. I'm gonna try and get in with a couple more. I'm gonna try and make more partners. I know. I'm not really sure where the accounts of my friends and colleagues, DG Gaming and RSS Games and Madden NFL. I don't know where those guys are right now, but I mean, I do talk to them often, and DG Gaming says that actually both those guys, DJ Gaming and Madden NFL, they have both told me on separate occasions that they don't really want to start they don't want to record until they can get a PS4, which is going to happen soon. So, or maybe I'm not really sure, but that's why they're not recording. As for RSS Games, I'm not really sure about him. I don't know if you're going to be seeing him in the future. For any of you who do watch his stuff, I know he's got a pretty popular NBA 2K14 and Madden NFL series, but looks like Triple H, if you guys didn't see that, Triple H just hit the choke slam on the Big Show, stealing his finishing maneuver. And earlier I look out of the corner of my eye and see him do the taunt where he raises his hand up in the air. Tensai does look like he is feeling the effects of this extremely physical Hell in a Cell match. I would like to see these guys go outside the ring a little bit. I mean, is that too much to ask? Or maybe even on top of the cage. I don't think that'll ever happen in a AI match, com versus com. If it ever happens, then I'm going to be very surprised because I don't think we'll ever see it. But hey, that's the price you pay for doing a simulated universe mode, and I like it a lot better this way. I don't like to know the outcome. I mean, I don't like playing the matches. There was one match that I think I played in history, and that was I wasn't even in the match. I was special referee. That was like the only match that I ever had a hand in, and I remember I hated it because like it didn't even feel like a real match because I was in it. You know, it didn't feel like it should count for anything. But yeah. Oh well, it did. Oh well. Big Show just getting thrown into the corner, and Tensai moving very slowly, and oh my god, he just gets clubbed in the back of the head. Just a one count for Triple H, and one of these other guys, they have to start feeling the effects soon. Tensai, I haven't really seen him getting beat up a whole lot, but I guess he has. Triple H looks pretty fresh for the most part. Big Show looking pretty fresh. Let's see when he stands up. Hey, he's looking pretty fresh. Both these guys have been beating Tensai. Tensai, I mean, take nothing away from him. He is a main event player, definitely. But he's just not measuring up to the rest of these guys in this match as far as just taking a lot more damage than these guys. As you can see, unfortunately, I did not give them any alternate attires. Besides Tensai, I gave him a little bit of a dark green attire. Fun fact for you guys, I feel like knowing this fact. That attire was originally going to be for the tag team of Tensai and Vader, which I was about to call Rising Sun Rampage. So, and when Tensai won the Money in the Bank, that actually screwed up my plans. I was going to have these guys go for the tag team titles. But I guess it's okay that they're not, because now Tensai is actually fighting for the world title. So it's a good thing that he won that Money in the Bank, because he would have been doomed to a life of teaming with Vader. Or at least the rest of the season. Tensai, it looks like he's going to go for the pin on the Big Show, and Triple H is right there to break it up. That's another element of triple threat matches I'm not crazy about. I was always a guy waiting to break it up. Hopefully we won't see the match go on for too much longer. But then again, I mean, I guess I wouldn't really mind because it is the last match in WWE 13, so, you know, it's not like it's that big of an inconvenience if it goes a little bit longer. It's just prolonging 14 a little bit, but I don't know. Oh well. What have we got going on in this match right now? I just looked away for a sec, looking back. Is anybody else feeling the effects yet? No, it looks like just Tensai. These guys are very resilient, other than Tensai. And because I did want to mention this, because I did get the feature that allows me to edit their overalls, I will make it realistic to the game, because this year, Tensai is going to be like an 84 overall next season, and that's not, that's not right. He should be like in the 90s, so... judging by his success this year, especially if he wins this match and he's champion, but we'll figure something out. We really will. I'm gonna be, editing their overalls pretty highly, but not too much, because I do want to see a little bit of a difference in guys who are good versus guys who are not. Because we have guys like Wade Barrett, who were really good last year. Well, not really good last year. He didn't do that well, but this year he just absolutely sucked. He had one chance to make it big, and that was in the Royal Rumble, and he lasted 50 seconds. I think he lasted like 30 seconds in the match. Like, I was thinking that, like, if he won that match, then he was going to be like, he's back at it. My man's back. Wade Barrett is back. And after being out of it for so long, Wade Barrett was at WrestleMania last year. Now he's got to watch it from his couch at home. He's not even invited to the VIP lounge that I had for the Royal Rumble. No, I'm having one for this. There are a lot of big stars, a lot of guys that are going to be competing last year or next year. Wade Barrett, he is not one of them. No, he's not here. He asked me if he can come, and I said, you know what? No, you can't. And it pissed him off just a little bit, but honestly, I couldn't care less. Could not care less. I just told him, you know why you're not here, and he said, yeah, I know why. And then we left off at that. I don't even think he knows if he's getting a contract next season. We can assume he is. We assume that we'll see him just a little bit. It's kind of sad because there are some guys that like totally deserve to have contracts next season, like the APA, but they got to get shelved for guys like Sin Cara and Wade Barrett, who they keep like putting in the game, even though they're not good. But I don't know. And like if I was to create those guys, I could do that. I could easily find some good cause, but it wouldn't be the same. It'd be living under a false reality. Just like if they had if Triple H left and they had a guy come in that looked like him to play Triple H, and he had the same, same everything. It wouldn't be right. Since I'm just hitting that choke bomb on the Big Show, see if he's gonna pin him right here. And no, Triple H just breaks it up before the referee can even put his hand down. And Big Show looks like he's definitely feeling the effects a little bit. His head looks like it's hurting him, and just double gutbuster for these guys. There's blood all over the ring. I think it's probably either Big Show's or Tensai's. Can't be Triple H's because Triple H this is a cakewalk for him. He's not even getting hurt because these guys have been fighting each other. Big Show and Tensai have, and Tensai just grabbing his skull with that claw. He's just gonna put him right down onto his back. Gonna try and pin him, and again before the referee can even get his hand down, Triple H is there. And Big Show just pounding Tensai. These guys, they're forgetting about the champion. That's the guy that you have to watch. Triple H, you can't count him out. These guys are just fighting with each other amongst themselves, but they're counting on Triple H, and maybe you shouldn't do that because, I thought Triple H was about to win right there. And Big Show, he's got that big side slam, just putting Triple H right on his back. Triple H is a veteran. He was a former WWE or SG Gaming League champion, I think. Yeah, he actually was. He was a debut one, the first one ever. And Triple H, wow, from out of nowhere, just steals it off a Big Show. Triple H becomes yet another champion to retain here tonight, and he ends off his season very, very nicely with that Undisputed Championship win. And Triple H he lives to fight another day as champion, except he probably won't because I don't know. But thank you guys very much for watching WWE 13. 14 is going to be a hell of a lot better, and thanks for all the support this year. It's been really nice. I've loved doing these videos and much more to come. But for the very last time this year, thank you guys for watching. Boss Stands Tall is out.